Hey, everybody.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Tony.
How are you? Hi, Michelle.
Tony, I feel jealous that you're wearing hoops right now because I am not wearing hoops and I normally am.
These are my favorite new hoop, the
They
guava.
really
They're
are. Here,
gorgeous.
let me show them up close to everybody jumping
Oh,
on.
yes,
This is the
please.
hoops that Tony has on. Look
Oh,
how
they're
good they
so
look.
pretty.
Go ahead, lean in, Tony.
I love them. Look how pretty they are. And they're so light. You feel like you could run with them.
Yeah.
You know?
No, totally. If you're going to be running the New York City Marathon, you're going to be running a 5K. Get these in your ears.
We'll Teresa and guava hoops with the marathon.
So, where are our hoop lovers? I know we don't normally come out with like jewelry like this so quick on this, but I just am admiring these hoops so much, and I am a hoop lover.
Me too.
Tony and I are both New Yorkers. New Yorkers love hoops,
Yes,
but everybody loves hoops, and there's so many kinds, right?
Yeah. I mean, another one I wear all the time is Chantel. I wear Chantel all the time, like every day.
You have those hands. Mine are all the way up here. Let me see.
I might have them. Excuse me one second.
Yeah, here we go. I have them.
Oh, you have them? Okay.
The Chantel, especially if you have an Alexa necklace, you need a Chantel earring.
Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah, there are two earrings that I think I wear the most. Two hoops.
They're not even on a card.
Chantel and Dallas. These are my two
I love Dallas.
Worn hoops.
Yeah. I love them. The Dallas, they're just so fun to wear. But the earrings you have on are really cute, though.
You know what? I hardly ever wear studs. But
nice.
I was going to my, tell me, did any of you do this? The new thing is Stretch Lab, and I go for stretching, and I felt funny wearing like big hoops to my stretch appointment earlier today. So I decided to put the studs on, but you can really notice these. These are like
I love them. I don't know if I have them yet. I have to get them.
Sandy.
Yeah, they're adorable.
Let me know, guys, in the comments, who is liking these, especially for summer, or do you have a vacation coming up? Because I love when you can do the white, like, because I have the white in the necklaces and everything. Yeah. And I think that's why they're so noticeable, is the pearls really making the white jump out.
Yeah, they look so nice.
So anyway, okay.
And you have all the white on, which, you know what? It's so pretty. See, we have the same necklace on, the lotus.
Right? Twinning.
This is unbelievable necklace.
Yeah.
The Aurora Borealis on one side and the flatter white on the mother of pearl on the other side.
Amazing.
Unbelievable.
Whenever we get a new line of jewelry, these capsules in between, it's funny how many times when you're doing a show does somebody say, like, when does the new jewelry come out? And you kind of have to chuckle, right? Because it's like, I don't know, every day.
Yeah, exactly.
Like between style drops and deal of the day,
9 a.m., 7 a.m. Yeah.
And then, of course, this summer capsule that we just had come out, the sunny days, we've had so many, so really busted out a lot of new jewelry.
Yeah, I have that on
this
one. The ring, this Laney ring.
Oh my God. I love that one. I went with bubblegum today.
Oh yeah, I have that one on this one.
So, all right, I know that we are getting all in it with the jewelry here, but we know that you came on tonight to learn a little bit more about what this business is all about. So, welcome on, everybody. I hope by now everybody has clicked the share button, found us, commented live if you're watching live, comment replay if you're watching this replay later. And if you were invited to watch this by a member of our stylist team, please go ahead and give them a tag right now so that he or she knows that you are here. For those I've never met before, my name is Michelle Zito. I am a company VP with Park Lane Jewelry, and I am so thrilled to be here with Tony Potestio. She is an area leader on our team. We are both New Yorkers. Yes, funny because our team is coast to coast, right? Yes. We are located all over the country, north, south, east, west, Midwest, everywhere. But this is one of those nights that, as it turns out, we live near each other.
We're on the same time.
Same time zone. Different bridge, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's true.
So we are just so thrilled to be here with you tonight so that we can share a little bit more about what we love about this business. And maybe you'll hear some of the same things that you would love or that you're looking for yourself. And some of the story that we have to share with you maybe will resonate with you as well. I love doing this chat with Tony, especially because many of our team members do work full time. And Tony is one of those. She is a full-time school nurse. She has summer positions that she does as well. Yes. And I was so fortunate to find Tony as a guest at Diane's party. If you were joined us last Monday, then you saw my chat with Diane. And Diane and Tony are friends for years. So she was there supporting Diane's party and then just had such a great party, just like Diane did, that she decided to join the business as well. And now these two besties get to work together all the time.
It's so great. It's so great. We tell the story.
Sales experience prior, which is amazing.
I never told a thing in my life. That's why I said that. When it's funny because when Michelle first talked to me about joining on, I was like, no way. I said, I've never sold a thing in my life. I said, she's like, no, and she's like, you'll be fine. And when she was showing me what I could get for joining on the paycheck, but the amounts of jewelry, I was like, I didn't believe her, right? Right? And I didn't believe you. I'm like, I'm texting with her and I'm just like, this is kidding. There's got to be a commitment or something somewhere. And she's like, no, there's really not. And I was like, I don't know. But then how could I say no?
Yeah.
So then I joined on.
It's amazing. That decider party that we're going to talk to you about tonight, yes. We're going to share information about tonight. And it wasn't even a decider party. Like Tony just booked a regular party. Like she just wanted the free jewelry, which we're going to talk about that as well. And then once it was such a success, we were able to talk about if she wanted to take advantage of the business opportunity, which she clearly has, because 2 years later, here she still is doing amazing and a consistent top achiever on our team, actually, not just like here, but like here and doing fantastic. So love to have the opportunity to chat with Tony tonight.
Thanks. So why are we here? Why direct sales, Michelle? I don't, what brought you into direct sales?
Yeah, so many of you are here tonight to find out a way to either supplement your current income for whatever reason that may be, or to replace an income perhaps that you lost somewhere along the way. I feel like that's probably the majority of you here tonight. Either you're looking to supplement or you're looking to replace. In fact, why don't you tell us in the comments which one you are looking for? Are you looking to supplement the income you have? Or are you looking to replace lost income? And for those on the stylist team that are watching and here with your guests, why don't you tell us what you are doing with your business? Are you supplementing your current income? Or are you replacing the income that you had lost somewhere along the way?
Would love to see that. Tell us what you're supplementing it with. If you are supplementing, like, what are you doing? Are you paying for a tuition? Are you, just
love that
buy more clothes? Or jewelry.
Yes. So stylist team, yes. Tell us what you use your Park Lane money for. I would love to hear that, because you're going to see a huge range of because some people want fun money. Some people want, some people are paying down credit card debt. Some people are paying student loans, tuition, orthodontia for children, vacations for the family. I love how Isabella is always telling us what she's using her paycheck for. So she's like, I paid for my daughter's ballet this week.
Yeah.
I paid for the refill on the propane tank this week. I paid for, she did some landscaping like on her yard. And it's so great when you kind of know where your money's going exactly. I find that so motivating. So great question, Tony, for the team. So what direct sales is doing is allowing you to be in the driver's seat of exactly how you are supplementing or replacing that income, right? Because if you just go get a second job, then you're beholden to the rules and regulation and the bosses and everything else of that job. So if you're doing something in, let's say, in retail, before you know it, you're spending your entire summer working Saturdays and Sundays all day.
Yes. Yep.
Or you are working 9 to 5 during the day and then still going out in the evening. And now your family hasn't seen you not only during the day, but at night as well. Or you are flopping into bed exhausted at 11 o'clock at night, and you have to get back up for your commute to work at 5:30 the next morning. That's not really ideal lifestyle choice, or, I don't even mean to say choice, because some of you may be like, it's really not my choice right now. So let's fix that, right? Let's put you in the driver's seat of that supplemental or replacement income. A direct sales business lets you decide where you're working, when you're working, how you're working. So if you want to do, Tony is big with doing the actual in-person parties. Her customers love it. They love to get together and try on the jewelry and have snacks and cocktails and hang out and have girl time. And there are members of our team that have a client base and love to do that as well. Beth does all of those happy hour shows at the Mexican restaurants near her, and they have chips and salsa and all of that in the San Antonio. And then somebody like Isabella, who's been here for 3 years and has ever left the house with her jewelry one time.
I can't believe it.
Teeny tiny children that she works around and does her whole business really completely online and everywhere in between, because you are in control.
It's your business. It's your business. So you do what is best for you.
Yep.
I love the in-person parties because you get to meet a lot of different people, and that's how the business goes for me, not for, what I mean, for everybody. But you have that choice. You're, like Michelle said, you're in the driver's seat.
Yeah. I love that. I'm probably, I guess it's different month to month, but I'm probably a good 90-10 or 80-20 in online versus in person, because the in-person can take place so many different types of ways. At once upon a time, in-person parties only were in someone's living room. And now, and especially with jewelry, in-person parties can be at a restaurant or a bar. It can be at a winery. It can be at the ball field. Jen Ewer talks about that she's forever bringing jewelry and catalogs because the moms at the gymnastics place like her to bring her stuff, so that when they're waiting around for the kids to come out, or they stay while they're practicing and stuff, that they have something to do. They do perfect. Like little pseudo jewelry parties in the waiting room at the gymnastics place. Like, the flexibility is just fantastic. So if you want a degree of control, a big degree of control over the income that's coming into your house, then I would really encourage you to consider direct sales, and especially direct sales here.
And I didn't even know that, I needed to supplement, but everybody can always supplement. Let's be clear. Everybody can always supplement. Because when I first started, like I said, I didn't really think about the check, because I was like, oh, all right, maybe I can do Christmas presents or something like that,
Right.
But now it's like, it's very helpful. And, this is just amazing. It's just an amazing way to earn the money is what I'm saying.
Yeah, agreed.
So, but why jewelry? Like, what, I mean, I know why I love it. I know I love jewelry. So
I know we're an easy sell, right? As far as jewelry, because we love wearing it. We love sharing it. And so do many of you. A lot of you to watch this tonight, you were invited by a member of our stylist team. Or maybe you stumbled upon this as a jewelry lover. You saw something on Facebook that interested you, and you're a jewelry lover. So why jewelry is easy? Because jewelry is pretty. You like to be around it, and it's a fun product to sell, right? But why jewelry? If you're going to get involved in a business, you want it to be something that you're going to have a wide range customer base that isn't hard to explain or talk about. And direct jewelry really fits the bill for all of these things, because obviously it's a home run for any jewelry lover. So when you are selling jewelry and you find jewelry lovers, that part's easy. Sold. Got it. But even people that don't wear a ton of jewelry buy jewelry for occasions. They buy jewelry for maybe the start of a season when they bought a few new tops when the summertime came, or they have a vacation coming up and now they're going on a cruise. They bought a few new floral dresses. Oh, I want those earrings for my cruise, like things like that. Birthdays, anniversaries, special occasions take place all year round. That's great gift giving opportunities. There are men shopping for gifts with us, Mother's Day and anniversaries, birthdays, all year round. You want to sell something that you don't have to engage in a 40-minute explanation of what it even is. Right. Because I know that some of you have looked at direct selling opportunities that you're like, so what even is it? A lot of abstract things, a lot of product out there that takes a lot of explanation. You know what doesn't take a lot of explanation? When people look at this and decide, is that pretty enough for me to put on my arm? Do I like that look of those bracelets? It's a pretty quick decision.
Yeah.
So honestly, that's why jewelry.
Yeah, because it's just, we forgot to say that it does raise the serotonin level, and that is proven because it makes you happy. And if you put these hoops on, your face brightens up. And it's really true, because it's happened to me before where I felt like I've looked terrible. I put a pair of earrings on and people are like, oh, you look so pretty today. And I'm like, really?
Isn't that amazing?
And it's because of the jewelry. So keep that in the back of your mind. And I love when I get a person at one of my parties that loves the jewelry. It's like I love the jewelry. Like you could tell like right away that somebody's like, oh, I need this. You know, once they have it in their hands and they're looking at it and touching it, game changer.
Totally. Agreed.
So, but why Park Lane now?
Yeah. So let's get to that meat and potatoes now, right? Yeah. Because why Park Lane? If you're going to get involved in direct sales, you want to get involved with a company that has the programs that are going to support your success. And those programs need to include the company itself, so like actual Park Lane, as well as the team that you would join along with the individual that you'd be joining with, right? And that's the, leadership team we have here. So let's talk about what both of those offer. So Park Lane has been around since 1955. Now think about that is 70 years ago. I was just talking to my dad about this actually. And he said, oh my gosh, he goes, 1955 is when Park Lane started? He goes, that's 70 years ago. I said, I know, it's our 70th anniversary. And he was like, that's a really long time.
Amazing. It's like, and it's family run.
Yes.
For the whole time. It's just amazing that they were able to do this.
That family run aspect of it, it's family owned and operated to this day.
Yes.
So we have 3 generations. And the 4th one coming down the pike now that are currently actively working Park Lane as a business. So with it being a family legacy for 70 years and the pride that this family has and how they run the business and how they treat all of us, and so their reaction to when they see how poorly some of these companies that have closed and changed programs and taken the rug out from so many different direct sales companies that are out there. And when I see their genuine horror of how they react to those other company actions, I know that their family legacy can be my family legacy and that I can help my team, every single member of this team, to feel that same sense of security that this is somewhere that I can build and that my family can be a part of this family legacy. So with that, what are these programs, right? So one of them is a program that so many of you have already become familiar with, and that's our customer program, right? So if you've ever taken advantage of our sale where you're getting your 2 lowest price pieces, maybe you're grabbing, 2 pairs of fun stud earrings. Those are the only pieces that are your regular price pieces. Right. So that those guava earrings that you've been eyeing up this whole time now are now going to be half price, so that you're getting ahead on, some fun, just some fun, various earrings, hoops, rings, whatever it is that you like. All of these looks half price.
Yep.
And then on top of that, that many times your order qualifies you for a bonus item, so that now your highest end piece, your most expensive piece, is now going to be a $35 bonus item, or that maybe you're going to qualify for that Style Drop bubblegum bracelet that's over $100 bracelet that now you can get for $30 or $35 as a Style Drop. The specials that go all the time. Comment sale if you are someone who's taken advantage of our sale at some point along the way.
Week.
So many of you have.
Yeah.
And happy customers shop again. Happy customers tell their friends about it. And that's the second program, right? Because we mentioned a minute ago about how I've seen how many times the owners of this company be horrified at other direct sales companies that have taken away the hostess program. So with us, when you have really a woman, right? So when a woman gets her friends together to come shop that same sale that she loves so much, Park Lane treats her to a complimentary shopping spree that you're receiving free and discounted jewelry to the tune of hundreds of dollars.
Hundreds.
I mean, sometimes that number has a comma. It was a comma for Tony. It was a comma for Diane. It's a comma for a lot of you. And that's because of our generous host program. So now let's think of that from all angles, right? So customers love the sale. They love to shop. They tell their friends about it. Those friends become hostesses. Now that group of friends is shopping, loving it. Some stay as some continue to be customers. Another group hosts a show. Not only now do we have happy hostesses and customers that are getting these beautiful deliveries and sending us messages about how much they love it and how much their mom loved the earrings that she gave her for her birthday.
That's so nice. I love that.
Right?
Yeah.
Or, Michelle, I have a wedding. This is the dress I'm wearing. What should I wear? And they're showing me either jewelry they've already bought for me, or I want to get that necklace you showed yesterday or whatever.
Right.
All of this takes place. Now think about what that means for us as stylists when it comes to the compensation program. Because when we're starting at 30% commission, as you build a team and you're earning infinitely deep on your whole entire team, not that when you meet this quota every single month, and not that when is in a certain pattern, or at this level, you only earn 3 people down. But if you have recruits further than 3 people down, you're not getting paid on them. Now, some of you have no experience in direct sales at all. And all those words I just said meant nothing to you. But others of you have been in a direct sales company before that you're like, yeah, that happened to me. Yeah, I got demoted because my team didn't meet the quota. Yeah, I didn't get paid on my 4th or 5th or 6th level down. Here, you can have a recruit with a recruit with a recruit with a recruit that goes down 100 people deep. You're getting paid on everybody.
Everybody.
That's all leadership levels. Tony is 3rd level leader. I guess 5th or 6th or something. We both get paid.
Every week.
All the way down, infinitely deep. In addition to, of course, the various bonuses that pop up as you grow in the comp plan, whether it's monthly bonuses, weekly bonuses, quarterly bonuses. So that weekly pay is huge. Most companies do not want to pay you weekly because payroll is expensive to run.
Sure.
So if any of you, especially even just regular full-time jobs, don't want to do that. So if you need that income in between your bi-weekly or your monthly pay or whatever. Yeah, my first teaching job was twice a month. I don't even know what you call that. It wasn't every other week. It was
right. I know. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I'm every other week, but
yeah, I was at my public school teaching job. I was every other week, which was nice. But even that, that day 13 could get dicey.
Oh yeah. I mean, I love the fact that we have a rich rewards program, which gives us, depending on our sales, we can earn so much free jewelry every single month. And that's so we could spoil our customers with it. And I love doing that because I love to make people, happy and smile. And they really, so the extra jewelry that you're able to earn, it's just amazing. That's like the biggest thing. And we get to earn other pieces that haven't even been out yet.
Totally. I mean, it is so wonderful to earn these things. And let us know in the comments, are you glad that Tony just shared that? Because in addition to the pay part of this, there are also all the other perks, and one of the biggest ones being the amount of free jewelry that we are able to earn. And not just when you're new, not just when new products are coming, every month, all the time.
Right.
250 to 1,100 plus in additional jewelry every single month. Now, are you glad to hear that? Because I know that a lot of people try a direct sales business and end up losing money because their company didn't have any kind of program that allowed them to earn more of the product. And now you have to be your own best customer, because now you're buying in order to be able to show something.
Right.
You're never going to find me teaching the team to buy from themselves.
No.
If you want to, that's your option.
Right. Right.
And if you buy from yourself, can you cash in on host credit? Do you get paid on it? Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do. Definitely.
What you're going to find me teaching is how to get shows booked, how to better serve your customers so that you don't have to do that.
Right.
Because nobody should have to do that. You're going to make customers happy and earn the Rich Rewards program. Yeah. Your car can be paid for by Park Lane through our Mercedes car program. Tony earned that Mercedes car program like 3 months into her business, just like Kerry recently earned it, just like Tracy recently earned it. As you move up into these leadership levels, you find yourself stumbling into the seat of a Mercedes.
Right. So, and if you don't want a Mercedes for whatever reason it is, you don't have to have a Mercedes. Like I had just recently leased a car. Mm-hmm. So no, I don't have a Mercedes right now, but I will. But I'm just saying,
you take the cash.
Right. Who can't use $500 every month?
Right. So these cash outs can be applied to the Mercedes car program. It can be applied to the trips, because we earn 2 free vacations every single year as well. And Tony, you've traveled on most of the trips that you've earned, but one of them was at a time you just couldn't do it.
Right.
And you got a big fat bonus on your paycheck that week.
Oh, yeah. I was so excited to see that. I was like, wow, okay. I mean, the trips are amazing. They really are. And, going back to the family that, the way they run everything, they are so genuine when you meet them. Like when you go on the trip, it was my first trip. I was a little nervous. So, I was like clinging on to Michelle, but then these people, they really want to meet you. And they enjoy, oh, yes. And they're just such nice people. So it makes you feel like you're working in, an amazing company.
Yeah. You feel appreciated.
Yeah, totally appreciated. Down from the top through.
Yep. And these perks are just all those fun extras. If you find that at your current job, your reward for doing a job well done is more work, or to help somebody else in the office with their work, you'll find this to be a refreshing change, because your reward for doing a great job here is free jewelry. Yeah. Your reward for doing a great job here is a free vacation, a Mercedes car program, a raise, a recognition. Yeah. That's a big part of what we do on our team, because we have team recognition each week and each month, but then there's Park Lane recognition each week, each month at conventions. Who's got trophies, who's got certificates, who's got all of these things. And the jewelry there's always jewelry pieces that are involved in the recognition. Like all these things are these fun extras that make you forget, like, oh my gosh, this is what it should be like.
It should. That's right.
And sometimes you don't even know that such a thing exists, which is why we're here to tell you.
That's right.
And it exists.
Michelle knows I'm the biggest skeptic going. I'm like, no. But it's true. Like I couldn't believe, and I still can't believe sometimes the things that I'm seeing and I'm earning. And it's just, I mean, it's really great. I'm so happy that I did it.
Yeah.
And I'm doing it.
And, when Tony says, I'm so glad I did it, here's what did it mean. So Tony hosted a party after Diane's party which, you know, she wanted to earn the free jewelry, and probably she wanted to help out Diane, who was now a new stylist. And it was like, come on, let's, let's do a party.
Of course, yeah.
So we did. Diane had only signed on like 2 minutes before. So I did Tony's party on behalf of Diane so that we could get this all going. And then with that party, it was a super successful show. I could tell Tony loved jewelry. And I was able to say to her, hey, Tony, on this party, there's a paycheck of, it had to be several $100s.
It was.
The sales were high.
Yeah.
You have all this free jewelry that you've earned. So you can either take the jewelry shopping spree and call it a day, or you could try the business out the same way that Diane did. And you can keep the paycheck of whatever it was. I feel like it was in the upper 200s or maybe even 300.
More. Yeah.
More? Okay.
Yeah.
So $300-ish paycheck. Yeah. Then you're also entitled to shop for the kit, which is another $500 worth of jewelry. So that for your $129 that the kit costs you, you're way reimbursed.
Oh, God, yeah.
And you're making money when all's said and done, getting another $500 worth of jewelry. You'll have a website for a whole entire year.
Mm-hmm.
She had a couple of friends that were booking parties as well. So it was like, you can make money on these parties instead of showing up and spending money. Why don't we give that? Why don't you give it a try? And here's where that skeptic came in, right? Where she was like, that can't be right. I feel so I definitely had to re-explain to her, no, seriously, this is what you get. You get to keep the paycheck. You get to do the shopping spree. You get to have a website. It's going to be $129, but the paycheck is $300, which reimburses you that plus more. And she was like, okay, I'm going to try it. So if that just sounded great to you, then you want to complete the survey that we're about to put into the chat, because that's what we call a decider party, right?
Right.
Where we do the party, and then at the end, you always have the option of being a stylist as one of your hostess perks. So when you are going to complete the survey, and we have a really nice piece of jewelry for everybody, if you complete the survey, yes, everybody's entered to win this piece of jewelry. And there's a bunch of different things you can indicate on the survey. If you are like, wow, everything they said sounds fantastic, then when you get on that survey, you're going to click 5, sign me up now. Mm-hmm. And we can get your kit ordered. You can get your $500 worth of jewelry getting shopped for. Let's get you all up and running. We're going to book a launch party. We're going to wow your friends and family with the jewelry and get you off to an amazing start. If you're like, well, maybe I should just do the party first and see how that goes. And if it goes well, then I'll do what Tony did and sign up at the end. Then what you want to click off is, yes, I want a decider party. Yeah. So that you can have the party and decide at the end, yes or no. And then all the same things apply. The hostess shopping spree, the kid shopping spree, the keep the paycheck, the whole thing. If that all sounds good, but it's not for you, and you're like, I'm not selling, but I actually would like to have a party because I would like free jewelry and that's it, then just check off, I want to have a party. And we're going to get with you, because once you complete that survey, then your stylist is going to know exactly what follow-up is needed. Their leader is going to know what follow-up is needed. We're going to check with you if you decided you want info on our Sparkle Box. Okay. Whatever it is that you're deciding you want information on, there's a spot to ask additional questions, because I'm sure we missed a comment somewhere in there of someone's question. So whatever it is you need, we're getting your questions answered. Yeah. And let's find out, because there's definitely no harm in finding out by doing that decider party, because you're either going to decide, yes, I want the paycheck, I want it all, or no, but I'm going to enjoy my shopping spree.
Absolutely. There's nothing to lose, only to gain.
Yep.
So fill that survey out.
Because guess what? Everybody who completes the survey is going to be entered to win our story necklace.
It's so pretty.
One of our top selling necklaces. Who loves butterflies? I mean, look at the crystals, the shine, the beauty, and then we have the pink quartz and the wood beads and all these like soft neutrals. And it's just a piece that goes with so many tops in your closet. Yes. You're not even going to believe it.
Yeah.
So Definitely fill out that survey.
Fill out the survey, guys. I'm telling you, you will not regret it. You will not. And don't be nervous that you don't know how to do it, or I don't know how to start, or I don't know how to start up a group, because we're all here for you. All of us. We're all here. Team Shine On is top. We are all there for each other. Michelle is an amazing resource. I couldn't have done it without her. And she was sick at the time when I started. So I'm just telling you, this is the place to be.
Yeah, we do have all the resources you're going to need. Trainings. How many of you have attended a show with your stylist, and there were a bunch of posts in maybe a messenger chat, or there were a bunch of posts in the VIP group, or how many of you are in a VIP group with your stylist, and every day you see a post go up, and it's this or that Thursday and Tip Tuesday, and you're like, man, those posts are so nice, and like, how would I know what to do? We give you all of that.
Right. That's right.
We give you all of that. We have an entire app that gives you all of those things. You don't have to think of these things.
No.
We provide it all. You don't have to wake up one day and
even the words.
Graphic designer.
Because that's not me at all. It's amazing. Oh boy, no. And the verbiage, all of it's right there for you. I'm telling you. Don't just go with your gut.
Go with your gut. So that link to that survey is in the comments. Go ahead and fill it out, even if you have absolutely zero interest, because why wouldn't you want to be entered to win the beautiful story necklace? Beautiful. If you do have questions, we will get them answered for you if we didn't answer them tonight. And we so look forward to seeing you at our next upcoming events. We do so many fun things as a team. Yes, we do. Some of you have participated in them many times as customers. Wouldn't it be fun to participate as a stylist and be the one with your customers there making you money? Yep. That's the opportunity that is in front of you right now. So keep that stuff in mind as you answer the questions on the survey.
Yes.
So Tony, thank you so much for doing this with me tonight.
I love doing this. Yes. Hopefully we'll see some new faces soon.
Oh my gosh. We want to see you all joining, every single one of you.
Everybody.
Have a great rest of your night, everybody.
Bye, guys. Have a good night.